So you just graduated, you got your degree, your school, and your family group chat saying,
"Good job!"
Congratulations! But there's just one tiny problem.
Oh, Pud, there are no jobs out there.
As our minister has said,
I would really appeal to graduates and parents to stay calm.
so how do you exactly get someone to hire you? What have you not done yet to get hired? To investigate this further, I read through dozens of articles, pored through hundreds of videos, and analysed sheet after sheet of labour statistics to find out what is really going on wrong. And 20 pages of notes later, I believe I've come up with the guide of how to get yourself hired in this beautiful chaos of Singapore's job market in 2025. So if you feel you've been ghosted by the current job market, don't worry, you're not alone. By the end of this video, I hope to share how do we get to this stage, the current backdrop in the labour market now, my own experience or my not so linear career journey after I graduated in 2011, the exact strategies that you can use to get your first job, and the steps you can take to reach your dream role. So hi everyone, if you're new to my channel, my name is Saf. I'm a normal 39-year-old guy who works in big tech as an account manager. So this channel is where we break down the drama of tech careers and what's happening in the economy here in Singapore and the region. So if you're in the job hunt or just want some straight facts with a dash of humour, welcome to the channel. Now before we get too dramatic about job hunting, let's look at the big picture here. So Singapore's economy is slowing down. We grew 3.8% year-on-year in Q1 2025, down from 5% in Q4 2024. The GDP forecast was even downgraded by the Ministry of Trade and Industry from 1 to 3% to 0 to 2%. For real, bro. So unless you're living under a rock, global trade conflicts and the US throwing tariff tantrums aren't helping. It's creating job market scars and making businesses say, hey, better wait first. So MOM also noted signs of a cooling job market, moderation in employment growth, slight uptick in unemployment, basically vibes not great. There's uncertainty everywhere. Ask a CEO what the next 12 months look like and they will stare into the void. This uncertainty makes it difficult for many businesses to plan ahead, which can impact job creation as business leaders are unsure what the trading environment will be like. And of course, squeezed profit margins. Businesses are being extra careful with spending. It's like you used to order your favourite nasi padang until you realise beef rendang costs $7.
What the heck?
Lastly, structural shifts in the economy mean the job market is evolving faster than your favourite K-drama plot twist. So let's first start off with the facts of our current labour market. According to the Ministry of Manpower's Q1 2025 report, the job market is 2,300 jobs were added to the market, compared to 7,700 last quarter. So needless to say, you have less than a 30% chance of getting hired. Most of the growth is from non-residents in lower skilled roles. So unless you really love admin support, your chances are quite slim. Resident job growth is slowing, especially in professional services, manufacturing and tech. Unemployment's inching up 2.9% for residents, 3.1% for citizens. Not a recession, but definitely a sign HR is saying, please stop hiring. So to be honest, this is very similar to my situation when I graduated in 2011, when Singapore was just recovering from the 2008 economic crisis. So now for the main event, the Fresh Grad Pain Olympics. So as reported on the Straits Times, I'm not sure if you read it, so 13% of local uni grads were still unemployed 6 months post-graduation in 2024. For private uni grads, it's worse. Only 46% landed full-time jobs. Graduate job listings dropped 19% year-on-year, making it the third straight year of decline. It's like being told to level up, but you can't find the lift. So now AI is cutting in line. Junior dev jobs, AI is grabbing them. Data desk automation, yep, bots are doing some of your future tasks. Thankfully, it's not all doom and gloom. We still see silver linings. So median salary for local uni grads, 4.5k in 2024. Info and digital tech grads are still averaging 5.6k, still a cushy number. So private uni grads are seeing only about 3.5k. So there are some hotspots and they include healthcare. New hospitals means new jobs not only for healthcare professionals but also other support roles. Finance, private and consumer banking are hiring again. Sales, marketing, admin support, engineering, manufacturing, lots of openings. Cybersecurity and AI roles are still hot, though big tech, especially the FANG companies, are holding back fresh grads for now. Just to quickly share my own experience when I was doing my job search. So So I was fairly prepared to take on a sales role at the time because that was really the only thing I was interested in doing. So after I graduated with a Bachelor's of Business Administration degree from a local university, I knew that I had a particular interest to pursue sales as a career. So I got into finance as a financial planner. Then I pivoted into running my own company, selling t-shirts and corporate gifts. But due to issues with my business partner, I moved on from that to do business development for a security agency that was listed in Singapore. But since then, I pivoted into other sales roles where I made use of the opportunity to focus on web development and SaaS technologies because that's where I knew I wanted to be. Ever since I moved into a sales role as a contractor, it became my stepping stone to my current role in a SaaS company. And all this happened within a span of 10 years. So that brings me to my next point. So here's your fresh grad survival kit 2025, your guide out of the wild. So start early, be laser focused and get started in the final year, not when you leave the comforts of school, because you need to know what you are aiming for. You need to start analyzing the type of industries you want to be in, the type of roles you want to consider, and how best you can contribute to and learn from your future employers. Say yes to contract roles. This may seem temporary, but they count. There are opportunities to learn everything you can about a role, and they should not be dismissed even if they pay less than your expected median salary. I got a 200% jump from my contract role when I was offered my current role after getting the experience for my contract role. So stay flexible and be ready for different roles, sectors, or locations. I say this because you are still in your 20s, and as Gary Vee says,
go for high risk behavior. I think 22 to 30 is the most logical time to chase dreams. I think we have life backwards. People think you have to be a grown-up when you get out of university, and I think it's actually the reverse. I think 22 to 30 should be high risk, and then as a child at 30, you can settle in for a regular job. But my advice is to go for gusto in your 20s.
Get AI literate. Prompt engineering, data tools, show that you can work with AI. And I can attest to being in the SaaS industry, your skills up to now may not seem relevant, so level up your game and show how current you are working with these tools. Network hard. Chat with people in the industry who'd love to have a chat over coffee. Most, if not some, would be very willing to see how they can help you in your goals. Choose hybrid or on-site roles. Remote jobs have too much competition, and the best way to differentiate yourself is to commit to roles that require you to be in the office. It is the best way to network with new colleagues and suss out the company culture. Lower expectations for now. Your first job isn't going to be a forever. It's your stepping stone. As with my own experience, not everyone hits goal right from the get-go and be an overnight success. Yes, you may not be getting the expected median salary, but go with what you have. Take the offer first and design your career along the way. Think of this stage as the tutorial mode before the main career boss fight. This job market is like IKEA furniture, frustrating but buildable. You're not behind, you're just on an early lap. So stay curious, keep your skills polished and persist. So enjoy what I shared earlier. Please share your job hunt war stories in the comments and let's support each other. If this made you laugh or help, like and subscribe and share with that friend who's on application 1073 this week. So I'm Saf, see you in the next one. Stay sharp and all the best to your job hunt.